Hey guys, it's Musical Leaders here today, and I'm back with another video. Now, today's video, we're going to be back to Pierce the Veil's song called Caraphernelia. Sorry if I mispronounced it. This title is very hard to pronounce. Once when I was, putting this on, I saw the name and I knew it was going to be hard to pronounce anyway, but I'm pretty sure it's Caraphernelia. So sorry once again if I mispronounced it. I've been really loving this Pierce the Veil journey that I've been on. I've been loving the music, and every time when I have another video to react to, I've just been excited to do it, and I just want to react to them just because I like listening to the music at this point. Because there's definitely other artists that I have to listen to and other songs that I still have that I want to make videos off of, but I don't know why. I just feel like this band at the moment right now, I just really like them, and I'm really enjoying all their music and their style and just the way they're doing it, and it's just really hitting home for me for all the music that I like. And after I've listened to the song, I've been continuously listening to it afterwards myself, and I've just been enjoying it, and I just really like this journey, so I'm very happy that I've gone on it. And like I said, at this point I can definitively say that I'm a Pierce the Veil fan. I'm no longer just do I like it or whatever. I'm definitely a fan of theirs because every song of theirs I've listened to, I've absolutely loved it, and it's just amazing. And I can't wait to listen to that album that's going to be coming out soon. But yeah, this band's been phenomenal at this point. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the guy that was screaming there, I'm pretty sure he's from A Day to Remember. He's the lead singer of that band. I was assuming it, but it's weird. They usually put a feature from the artist's name or from the band, but this time they didn't really, say it, but I could definitely recognize he's from A Day to Remember and his vocals. So I'm assuming what the song is basically about is these guys and they have their own girlfriends and stuff. But obviously it's different for guys like these that are in their situation because they have to go on tours a lot. They basically they're not at home that much, so they can't really see the people that they care about too much, and they're usually on the road working and stuff. And relationships for people like this is very hard, and usually they can get into a relationship with the regular people, but a lot of times they do get into it with other people who are in the entertainment business because they know what they're going through, and they themselves are also very busy. So it's easier for them to do it because then they're also traveling and stuff. But for a regular person, you want to see your partner and you want to be in a relationship with them. But if they're working and they have like a job like this where they go on tours and stuff like that, it's kind of hard to see them. So I think the story is a little bit about all the band members and their girls, and the struggles of them trying to keep in contact with them and be in a relationship, but also trying to make music and work on the band and work on their careers. So it's a bit of a a struggle between the career side and the relationship side. And I feel like this is a thing that a lot of these artists go through, but for some reason they don't make too many songs about it. Their struggles with it, because this should be like a big problem that a lot of them have. I know for a fact that I watch professional wrestling, and I know a lot of professional wrestlers, they get in relationships with other professional wrestlers because it's a lot easier to deal with somebody that's in your same profession that's traveling with you than regular people, because regular people will get lonely. Now they can have that, but they usually do go with professional wrestlers, and I would assume that it would be the same for them. But if they do have regular girlfriends like they do, it would seem to be pretty hard, and there's a lot of like internal like conflicts and struggles between them, and the fighting and back and forth. So it seems like there's a back and forth struggle there too. But yeah, it's really hard for them, especially for their partners, because they don't get to see them that much. And then also, a lot of artists, when they go out on tours, a lot of times they can cheat and stuff. And, the person that's there, they don't know if they're going to be cheating. Or it could be the vice versa, but usually it's more the artist that's doing it because, if you're a rock star, you're getting a ton of girls' attention. So if you have your own girl there and you have that many attention, you're going to, at some point, some of them might fall and, break and just go for that. So it's kind of a hard situation, but the song itself is pretty good. I do think compared to the other songs, it's not as good, but it is still their style. The screaming in it, and then the beautiful like vocals and the guitars and riffs. But for me, what's really attracted me the most to the song is the music video and the story behind it, not as much as the singing, because there isn't anything too crazy compared to the other songs, but the message behind it is pretty tough. And for us regular people, we don't know, we haven't really dealt with this. I mean, some people might work more and they know a little bit of it, but to their extent, it's far crazier because they are going on tours, they are, practicing a lot of times, and they're not at home most of the time. So it's a lot harder for them, especially when you have kids. It makes it even more difficult. But let's get back into it. So that was Pierce the Veil's Caraphernelia. The song was okay. I think it was more like akin to it's their style, but I don't for some reason compared to the other songs were more heavier hitting for me personally. It just sounded better and it drew me in more. This song wasn't bad, but it was just like more like a lower level of their usual songs. But I will say the meaning behind it I really do like. I did mention that it's hard for them, being in this situation. There's a lot of struggles in their relationship because a lot of people that talk about long distance relationships not working very well, and it should be even harder for like them going on tours and stuff because yes, you do see them, but like it's once in a while and then they're gone for majority of the time. That's why a lot of these artists do take quite a bit of breaks because they want to spend some time with their family, especially if they have a kid. They want to spend more time with their kids and stuff because they do miss a lot of events with their family, and sometimes it can lead to cheating from either side. One, the artist could go off and tour a lot and have a bunch of girls coming after him, and he could just end up cheating, like how like what happened with Tiger Woods. He had countless girls come to like every time, and then at some point he just was going to cheat. But then there's also on the other side because they get lonely and then they're like, my partner's not even here with me, and then they end up cheating. And that's what happened to the lead singer's girlfriend. She was talking to him all nice and stuff, and then she left. She was making out with another guy and doing other stuff with another guy. So yeah, that happens. Not saying that I'm not trying to defend cheating on that, but you can kind of understand because when the person's not there. But also it makes it harder for you to tell that person's not cheating because you're not there to be able to see if they're doing it or not. But even if it's not cheating involved in there is still a strain on the relationship, and you saw with other band members in a struggle and breaking up. And like I said, it's a lot harder for them. Maybe the best way to do is just be with other performers that do the same thing you do. But then it's like, well, you don't want to just go for specifically that. You don't want to limit your options in life. You want to have like pick anyone you want, but like you're in the situations you're in, you're going to suffer some consequences, and you have to accept it. But yeah, the cheating thing, it does happen. It isn't a good thing, but you can kind of see still on that front from either side. So yeah, I don't know if this is true personal stories that they've gone through or just a story itself, but it does seem a little personal in some parts, so maybe they've dealt with it and it definitely sucks. So for any of you guys out there who are watching this channel who are thinking of becoming an artist or a rock star or making music or doing any form of entertainment, just know that there are struggles like this. So if you're going to be dating and having relationships, just know that your relationship life is going to be a lot more difficult and different than regular people's. You might be able to get more people to want you and like you, but holding on to a relationship, if you really want that, is going to be a lot more difficult to do it through this means. And these are the struggles you're going to have to go through for both sides. If you are the artist and if you're the partner, if you're getting with an artist, just know that this is what's going to happen. Maybe not always cheating, but like the struggles of not seeing them and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff, and you just need to take that into consideration when it comes to it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for next time.